Hi, ladies. Okay, congratulations. You finished your initial launch beauty bash, and that is a huge accomplishment. I'm so proud of you. That is the first step in a successful business, so congratulations. What we're going to be talking about today is how to keep that momentum going. We want to see your business grow and grow and grow. So, we're just going to talk about some of the things I've learned in the last year about what can help your business to do that. Okay, so the first thing I want to address is when you're getting started, our initial response is we are so excited about the products and this opportunity. And I am so excited that you are, okay? But I know your tendency because I've been there, we've all been there. And our natural tendency is to want to share it with our friends and share it with everyone and text and post and just plaster Facebook with these products and this opportunity. But please hear me. There's nothing that will halt your business faster than plastering your friends' news feeds with post after post after post. They'll start to tune you out, okay? I think of this jewelry company here near my house, and I don't know if it's actually a national chain or not. But every time I hear on the radio this advertisement for this jewelry company, I turn the channel. I don't even want to hear it because it's so repetitious and it's so just over the same thing over and over again. I just get sick of it. So I change the channel. You don't want to advertise your products like that. You want to be creative and fun and draw people in. So the first thing is I just suggest to you, try to not bombard your friends' news feeds. Since you've started this beauty bash, since you've completed this beauty bash, now is a good time to just kind of slow down, not halt your business completely, not stop it completely, but just kind of slow down and give your friends a little break. It's a great time to create new videos and new pictures that are unique and of you, okay? You're still going to want to share, but you're going to want to start being systematic about what you're going to share, okay? So first things first, you are going to want to create an audience and happy customers. Okay. So going back to the beauty bash, you're going to want to make sure every customer is a happy customer. Okay. And then when they are, you're going to throw out the opportunity of a beauty bash. Also, now is a good time in your business to ask for help. I normally do not suggest asking your friends and family to help you by hosting a beauty bash unless it's at the beginning of your business. Now is a good time to say, I'm just starting this business. Can you help me out and throw a beauty bash for me? Now is a good time because it's the start. But as you get going, shortly, in a short amount of time, you're going to want to stop using that verbiage because you're going to want to start saying, I want to help you out and I want to help you get free products. You want to look as though this is a high quality opportunity. You don't want to make them feel like they have to do you favors all the time. Now is a good time to ask for help though, so you can start by doing that. And now is also a good time to get a party script going. If you don't know what a party script is, it is where you create a plan of what a 10-day beauty bash should be. It'll begin with a welcome video welcoming people to this unique opportunity. And it'll be you, and they're going to be introduced to you for the first time. And then every day, you're going to plan out the words that you're going to post, the pictures that you're going to post, and the videos that you're going to post. And you're going to have a plan for every single day before you even begin the beauty bash. Okay, so now is a great time to start working on those if you haven't already. If you haven't started your beauty bash yet, your initial one, now is a great time to do that as well. When you start off, it is okay to use your uplines videos and pictures, but I would be working on using mostly yours, but it's okay at the beginning to use theirs as well. This makes it so that you go into your beauty bashes confident, okay? Beauty bashes are the backbone of our company because that's how you network and that's how you're promoting most of the time. So you want everything to be high quality and you want to be confident in it. You want the wording to be great. You want the pictures and the videos to be great. So I am going to have 3 questions for every single post what you can ask yourself. Okay, you want every post to be as though you're paying for every single word and image and video. Okay, you want them to be like everything to be great and like just exactly how you want it. Okay, the first question Does this show off the products well? Okay, you want to look at the clarity. Is the video fuzzy? It's not worth putting it. It's not going to show off the products, okay? You want it to be great clarity. You want the color to be seen. You don't want it just to look contoured. If it has sparkle, you want to be able to see the sparkle. You don't want it just to like look flat. Are you showing off contours? You want to actually be able to see the contouring. You want it to show off what you're trying to do and have the color be clear and very obvious what you're trying to show off. Does it show off the makeup well? Does it show how easy it is to put on? Or is it that one time that you put on the eyeliner and it's like not going on exactly how you want and you have to fix it? Don't use that. You want it to be perfect, okay? Second, does my personality shine through? You don't want to copy someone else's personality. An example I'm going to use is Tara and I. We've both been successful at this business, but we have totally different personalities. She's a great friend. We appreciate each other, but she doesn't have to be like me and I don't have to be like her. We have different personalities, different lifestyles, and that's good. We both love the product. This product applies to every single type of personality. It doesn't matter. So I don't have to try to be Tara, and she doesn't have to try to be me. I'm a mom. I stay at home. I can't pretend I'm this cute little diva that she is. She's adorable. And I admire that so much about her. But if I were to try to be like that, my friends would see right through it. So be you, but be the best version of yourself and make sure that that fun, excited personality comes through because people are drawn to positivity. Third, would I want to buy it? This is an important one. While you're going out or while you're watching TV, start looking for what it is that draws you to certain advertisements for different things. It's probably going to be an upbeat type of thing, or you're going to be drawn into an experience that works with your lifestyle or the benefits of something. So start looking for what those things are and start pinpointing those so that you know how to pinpoint what you're trying to get across in your pictures and in your videos. So the 3 questions again: does this show off the product well? Does my personality come through? And would I want to buy it? Okay. Also, right now, when you're giving your friends a little break, it is a great time to start going through that 50 people list that Tara talked about in the video, What to Do While You're Waiting for Your Presenter's Kit. Reach out to the people on this list. There's going to be 3 types of people on this list: people that would want to buy, people you know that might want to host a beauty bash, and people who would want to sell potentially. Okay, start reaching out to those 3 people. The first one, people that would just love the product, people who love makeup or you just think would love to be introduced to it, which would be a lot of people. Secondly, people who might want to have a beauty bash for you, people that start looking for, in particular, people that know and respect you and would trust you, that also have a lot of friends on Facebook, because the more friends that are drawn in, the more people they're going to invite. And third, who would be great at selling this? Who would rock at this business? Reach out to them. Talk about just how excited you are about this opportunity. So this is when you're going to want to contact these people. But I don't want you to feel pressure from me you want to make sure you get through it. And the sooner the better. But I don't want you to feel a pressure to get through it in a week, for instance. My main goal for you is a low pressure sales, okay? You want to tell people that you love this product and about the opportunity, but you want to keep it personal, okay? You want to be your friendly, personal self, okay? It's okay for you to use words like no pressure, no worries, and hey, even if you're not interested, I'd still love to get back to you. Make it personal and do not copy and paste. I was so guilty of this when I first started. And for those of you who have seen videos prior to this, you might have heard my first 6 months, I did everything wrong. And one of those things was I copied and pasted my messages to people. Okay. People can see right through it. Okay. You don't want to copy and paste. I remember a follow-up video that I did. I had copied and pasted and I sent it out to everyone. And then at the end, I realized I had tweaked it for one person. I wrote, love ya, or love ya girl at the end. And I was sending it to people I had never met. How tacky is that? People will see right through what you're doing. And I also think I have a friend who is in health direct sales company. And when I started asking her about questions, she started sending me just generic responses. And to be honest, I remember it was over like a year and a half ago. I made a comment to my husband. I still remember it going, she's just sending me all these generic things. And she was a good friend. It just felt so impersonal and like, okay, I don't know if you get what I'm asking, right? So you want to make sure you're personal. So go through the list of 50 people, but the main thing, and be very deliberate and intentional about it, right? But just make sure you're being personal and friendly, okay? And no pressure. And there's nothing that will scare people away. And I have way more stories about that because I got very annoyed easily with people in the past with direct sales. You do not want to be a high pressure salesperson, okay? That's not going to create trust and it's not going to create long-term customers. So just be friendly and low pressure. The other thing is to keep in mind, you want to keep these relationships. The friendships you had going into this business, you want to still have them, mainly because you just want to be a friendly person. But the other thing is 6 months from now, after people are seeing your fun videos, they might not be interested at the beginning. But you know what? Maybe in 6 months, they're going to be like, okay, you got me curious. Okay, I want to try it. And if you've cut them off in their relationship, they're not going to want to approach you. They're going to want to run from you. Or they might be interested in joining. They might think, this is so fun. I can do this. And so you just want to make sure you are being a friendly person and not seeing people as only potential customers. They're still people. You want to just share the products that we love and not sell them. Also, since we're talking about after launch, you want to give people a break. Now is a great time to start thinking about what you want your customer page to look like. I know that another mistake I made, I learned way more through mistakes, I'll just tell you that, is at the beginning, it might have just been because I had just literally at the beginning of my, I was like 8 months pregnant or something like that when I signed up, and then I had a newborn at home. And in my head, I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't have a lot of time that I was at that point willing to invest in it, but I did it all wrong nonetheless. I knew in my head I should have a flow to my page, okay? But I think I left my customer base feeling schizophrenic going, what's going on with this page? Like I would post about mascara, and then I would post about lip stains, and then I'd post about just going from one thing to another, and there was no flow. Now is a good time to think about how much you want to post and what you want it to look like, and that may change with time, and it may change after a few months, okay? But to have a flow at the beginning is important. Keep in mind, frequency is different than consistency. Frequency just means you're posting all the time, and that doesn't mean that you're getting anything across. You could be spammy. You could be posting graphics over and over and over again. But consistency just might mean that you post one video a week and maybe another picture or selfie demonstrating something similar to the video, and then maybe like something else later in the week. So 2 or 3 things a week. And then you focus on one thing. And then the next week you do it again. And then the next week you do it again. But just go from maybe cream shadows one week, and then you go to pigments the next week, and then you go to brows the next week. And you just so when people go to your page, you're giving them a story versus just going from one thing to another. If you have the time to put together more things and you want to post more than that, posting once a day is actually, a lot of people recommend that. But I would still say maybe do a Tips Tuesday kind of thing, or some type of consistency so people know on Tuesdays it's a tip of how to do their makeup, and have just some type of consistency through the weeks so there's a flow, okay? In January, I'm going to be doing a junk to spunk. I got that off of a Kara Lewis Newton idea, but I'm going to be doing every Sunday a junk to spunk tutorial of how they can make their makeup bag go from junk to spunk, and have something like a little creative with their makeup that they can add to their makeup bag. And then we're going to do makeup bag makeovers. Tongue tied for that. So I'm going to kind of have that theme throughout the month, and every Sunday is when the video is going to be, and I'm only going to do 1 video a week. So I can prepare that now and be ready to go for the whole month. And so preparation is very key. So be making those things. You can always keep in mind that you need to just be intentional about what you post. The other thing to be intentional about is connections that you make. I don't have time to go join all these new groups to meet more people. I have a 2.5-year-old and a 10-month-old at home. And so I just go and I'm intentional with my friends. I just talk about how much fun I'm having, how I get free makeup, that I wouldn't have money for other than that, and that I could pay for my Christmas presents with it. And you just want, like, whatever it is, you just kind of just in a very natural way bring it up. People know what I do, but I don't have to like ask them about it all the time. Be very intentional though about bringing it up with the people that you run into, even if it's the grocery store clerks. Just be very intentional about that. And if you have time to go join things and create bigger networks, by all means go do that. That's a great idea. Another thing some people do is in-home parties. Again, I don't have a lot of time for that. I'm still nursing my son, and just different lifestyles are different. I do hope to do more of those because that is a great way to make a lot of money in a short amount of time. When friends get together, they get talking, they compliment each other on the makeup, and then that gives them more of a confidence booster. So in-home parties are a great way to show off a lot of makeup, have them try it, and then they get more confidence to purchase versus just seeing something online and not knowing if it will work. So in-home parties are a great thing to book. And vendor events. That's another great way to make a lot of money in a short amount of time. So look for maybe vendor events in your area, and you can do that. But the main thing I want to say is just be creative. Let your personality shine through. Run with your ideas. I want to see what you have. Be vocal about the business and work hard. And I am super excited to see what's ahead for you. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.